Hi everybody, Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. What are we talking about today? New product time. The new Ping G iron I have in my hands. Just received all my new fitting kit here. I have seen it before, but I wasn't able to hit it. But it's really nice to actually get it in my hands and have a little hit with this club. Obviously the replacement to the G30, we thought this would be called G35, but it's not, it's been called G. There's a story here, isn't there? We've got the I and now we've got the G. So, you know, a little bit of marketing going on in what they're calling their irons now, simplifying it. The big difference between this and G30, which is an incredibly good iron, folks, and you know, if somebody came into me who I'd fitted for G30 and said, should I change to G? I'd probably say no. You know, I mean, there are some subtle differences in this, in the technology, but I'm going to do a test a little bit later. I'll post it in a week or two's time, where I'm going to do a test with the G up against the G30. We're going to be brutally honest, and we're going to look at some numbers and see what difference there are. The first thing to say about the G, I think it's a much better looking club than G30, and they've done some very nice stuff to it cosmetically. They've sort of chamfered off the back edge here to make the sole look a little bit more rounded. The top edge as well appears thinner. It probably isn't, but what they've done is they've kind of just beveled off the back edge a little bit. So, you know, cosmetically that top edge doesn't look quite as thick. For me, they've reshaped the toe a little bit, they've rounded the toe, and I think the blade length might be slightly shorter than in the G. So they've given it a bit of a makeover, really. We've got a nice bit of polished metal on the back here. You know, it's all looks very funky at the back. It's nice, it catches the eye. So, you know, I think they've took a lot of G30, they've added some new technology, and they've given it a bit of a makeover to make it look a little bit more pleasing on the eyes. It's a good looking club. The big technology change is this, it's the core eye technology, and the story behind this we saw in G-Max, okay? It's helping create some faster ball speeds. The face can flex a little bit more. As the face flexes, the ball shoots off there a little bit quicker, and this is all this quest for distance, which all manufacturers are after. I've hit it, we'll show you some numbers. It's very good, it's very forgiving. Is it better than G? Yes. How much better? G30. Is it much better than G30? It is. How much better? I'm not entirely sure at the moment, it's too early for me to tell. Shaft wise, we've gone back to an AWT shaft, although it's probably been reworked a little bit. We've seen AWT in previous Ping models. I can remember it in i15s especially, and I think it's been in other models. And AWT stands for Ascending Weight Technology. The basic story, without boring you to death, is that in the longer irons, the shaft weight is a little bit lighter to help us generate a little bit more club speed with those longer clubs. As the shafts get shorter, as we get into mid to short irons, the weights get progressively heavier. So thinking there is slightly heavier weight shafts, maybe in your wedges, give you a little bit more control. So that's a nice idea. AWT, lots of other versions available. You know, the Modus shaft and other shafts are available during custom fit. So there we go, that's the G. Let's have a little look at some numbers with you. I hit a couple of shots earlier and some good numbers. I was hitting 7 iron with the AWT in stiff, black spot, standard length, standard grip. Club speed was averaging 88 miles an hour. I was getting a carry distance of 169, which is kind of out there, not paying too much attention to run out at 181. They were pretty accurate shots. One was bang on it, one was 4 yards to the left, so I'm averaging 1 yard left. Spin rate just under 6,000, launch angle about 17 degrees. I'm a pretty low ball launcher, so a lot of people would get more height than that. So got some really, really impressive numbers off it. Have a little look at one in action. The last shot I hit, we'll just do a little replay on. Here it comes. Tiny little sort of high draw for me anyway. And say, there's the numbers. We've got that 169 carry from 89 miles an hour of club speed, ball speed. We'll just have a quick peeky at what was ball speed. Ball's coming off there at 120, 121 miles an hour. So It's a very impressive club, folks. I want to dig a little bit deeper. I want to do some comparisons between this and G30, where I can get two swings fairly similar with a similar shaft in and see how it performs. But there's no doubt, you know, Ping technology-wise, that they're moving forward. The loft is interesting. This is a 7 iron, 30.5 degrees of loft, which is exactly the same loft as it was in G30, same length as well. They haven't made the shaft longer. It's a strong loft. I mean, I use a set of Mizunos at the moment, and the loft of my 7 iron is 34. You know, so 3.5 degrees stronger. So I don't think they're trying to fool anybody that, you know, they're saying we're using stronger lofts. It compares to some of the Callaways, and the TaylorMade R1 I think is 30.5. I think the latest Callaway 7 iron is about 30. So, you know, for these distance irons, we're around about 30, 30.5, 31 degree in 7 iron. So in real money, this is a 6 iron for me. You know, if I got, as I put this down, it looks more like a 6 iron than a 7 iron because it really is. So, you know, there's been a little bit of tweaking of lofts going on here, which I don't really, I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I'd rather manufacturers didn't do that, but they do because the quest for distance, you know, people want more distance, and good luck to it. But as long as you know what it is what it is. So it's an impressive iron, folks. The new G, I like it a lot. I'm going to hit lots more shots of it. I'm going to do some comparisons before I can make, you know, some really, really good judgments on it. But my first impression is it's a great club. It'll sell really well. It's out there very shortly. Go and give it a hit. Go and get fitted, of course, and see what you think. I think you'll like it. Great golf club. So thanks for watching. Post comments below if anyone's had a chance to hit it or has an opinion on it. Love to hear from you. All the best. Bye.